Okay, we're here at BETT 2020 with Ian Green from the Nissan Skills Foundation, and we're just going to ask him a few questions about First Lego League. So first of all, Ian, tell us a little bit about your role and the kind of things you do at Nissan Skills Foundation.
Okay, so I head up the Nissan training area basically at the plant. So I look after process technical training, the Global Training Centre, which is Africa, Middle East, and Europe, and also the Nissan Skills Foundation, which is our large-scale skill engagement program.
And tell us a little bit about how you first got involved with Lego education and First Lego League.
So it started by accident, literally. So 3 years ago, we got a little bit of funding after winning a best community program in the Northeast. And basically what we did is we hired a guy in, brought 12 Mindstorm Lego robots in, and we used that year's competition field and worked with some local primaries to do a part of the competition. So that was the kick-off for us.
Okay. And what is it about Lego education and Mindstorms that provides the opportunity for the kids to really develop those 21st century skills?
A key thing for me is that a lot of the young people are very worried about, believe that they're not good at maths, they're not good at problem solving, they're not good at science. Actually, the key thing with Lego is it's Lego. So a lot of them have played with it for a long time. Actually, it gives them the skills and the tools they need, because they can put the thing together again. They've then just got to learn how to program it. And actually, as long as somebody can build it, if they've got somebody in the team who can do the programming, not everyone has to be a superstar brain box, but lots of people can get involved and have a really positive learning experience with it.
So we're really proud to have been part of First Lego League with Nissan, and it's the second year running. So the first year was around 40 schools, second year close to 80. So what is it that led you to believe that it was the right thing to do and to take on that huge ambitious project of 80 schools this year?
The big thing for me was just the response we had. So when we did the first 12 schools, it was really, really well received, which is why we decided to go for the full competition. Just in conversation with one of the teachers this year, he was talking, I said, what impact has it had? And he basically said, look, we run this as an after school lunchtime competition, or workshops, and what they found is one of the young learners, he was terrible for attendance, he never missed a session when they were doing the workshops. So actually having access to the technology was something in his outside of school life he didn't have, had really attracted him to it, and it was life-changing for him. And actually that school actually won one of the Space Internationals, and he had head teachers, he cried when he won, because he just said, we're taking kids out of a mining village and taking them down to the national finals in Bristol. So it's a phenomenal achievement for them.
So from the tournaments and your involvement, what skills do you see being developed that you hope to be input into the future workforce?
Yeah, there's obviously the creativity side, so they have got to be a little bit creative. There's the problem-solving side, but not in a mathematic way, so they're having to solve problems and deal with things that go wrong on the day. But there's also the really important side of it. It's teamworking, it's building their confidence, because actually that's one of the issues we have. Young people come in and they're almost, they're used to being in their room, they're great on their phone, but actually they don't interact with people. They have to interact as part of the competition, and it's all positive, everything we've seen with it.
Okay, so this year was absolutely fantastic. What are your plans already for next year's competition?
So when we started, first year we had 43 schools, this year was 75 schools, target for 90 teams. Plan is next year we will get the 90 teams, and that's 90 will turn up on the day. So actually we'll have a lot more teams than that registering, but I really want it to be full. If we get bigger than that, we'll make it bigger, but I just want to build on what we have achieved. The key thing for me is, yes, we've now got a really good regional final. I want us to start being competitive nationals, and ideally I want to get kids to the world finals. So for me that would be the ultimate achievement. Getting to the world finals is a win for them. So they don't have to win there, but I'd love us to get to that world finals.
Okay, and we were really super impressed with what you do, and we really enjoyed working with you. What was it like to work with CreativeHUT?
CreativeHUT were great. Look, my team are used to running big events. We host regional finals for the competitions, but we don't understand this. So this is new to us, it changes every year, and actually we couldn't have done it if we hadn't had the CreativeHUT team there, helping us along, guiding us, and basically running it for us. We were there, you held our hands, and it gave us the confidence to have a fun event that even if teams didn't win, they still walked away thinking it was really positive, and that's a key thing for me.
Okay, and then just to round things off, if you could describe First Lego League in one word or 2 words, what would it be?
I think one word's really difficult. I said educationally fun. So it is educational, but I want them to have a fun experience, because I think that's a key thing where the young people will see manufacturing engineering is fun. It is challenging, it's different, and that's what we want the kids to come into the field is. You can have a career in this industry, not just a job.
Okay. So thank you very much for coming to see us, and we're excited about working with you again next year on First Lego League. So thank you very much, Ian. Take care.
No problem. Thank you.